This is my guardian farm. I like it. It has a couple of problems I want to address, and I want to dress it up a bit, but I like it. But this is also my guardian farm. A big, ugly, cubic hole in the ocean, and it needs fixing. And this is my Froglight farm. I really like it. I decided to keep the walls black stone, but at the end of the last video, I moved the nether portal. And it came out here. It doesn't really go anywhere. And I'm a long way down, which means I've got to dig a long way up. And I don't know if I'm under a mountain or not. Let's break the portal. Now I'm stuck. Like I haven't got enough deep slate already. Let's get digging. A mine. Oh, lovely. Sorry, Bat. I don't want adventures right now. I just want to get out of here. No, 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 no. Moment of truth. Oh, yes, 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 yes. And now I can walk back to base and to the guardian farm. But first, I'll just quickly fix this up. Finally, the externals of that section is done. Oh, that's taken ages. All right, let's head out to the next bit. You may have noticed, and I know Arthur did, that the farms I have been building lately are for lights. The Blaze Farm, the Froglight Farm, and the Guardian Farm. And quite frankly, the Froglight Farm and the Blaze Farm were made specifically to fix this. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love this. I love this idea that you've got the UFOs sucking up the Guardians. But, there's a problem with it. They are getting stuck. Each time there's a little dent in, the Guardians get stuck. There's still heaps going up. These do eventually make their way up, but it slows everything down. I need to get to work fixing that. And for that, I'm going to need those things. And a whole lot of dirt. While I'm beetling away, I want to talk to you about this world. Because it has a problem. I wonder if I should ever have started it in the first place. Have you ever had that issue? My problem is that now I have started it, I want to keep it. Because I love the weird things I've started building. But I really want to go back to the Dreaming Dominion, my main forever world. Whether you're a long-term viewer or you came here from my Forever Worlds reality check video, hello! You've seen the Dreaming Dominion. If you're new, you won't know why this world even exists. I've dubbed it Pandemonia, by the way. I specifically name my worlds when I know they are permanent. So, I got ill last year. Really ill. I was in constant pain and awaiting major surgery, and it was affecting my concentration. I was, with lots of disruptions, playing in a hardcore world, and I didn't want to lose it from a stupid death, which was a real threat. Look at how many times I've died in this world. Case in point. Well, the concept sound. All right, having started this the dumb way, let's do this the smart way. I'm going to block all that with ice so that I block the bubbles and the Guardians. then we're going to try something different. I'm going to start without the invisibility and we'll see how we go. No, with the invisibility is needed. Okay. Potion of invisibility. Alright. Oh, no, no, no. I don't want to do that. Helps if I take the potion of water breathing too. Right, let's see if we can get this done. All I'm going to do is run a clear glass funnel right the way down from top to bottom and leave the outer funnel intact. Which means I'll have to undo what I've spent all this time doing. And add gates to channel the Guardians, which didn't work. That's much better. And took ages. The Guardians aren't getting stuck anymore, but I'm not getting the same numbers I was because I've reduced spawn space. But still, they aren't getting stuck anymore, so it ends up being much the same up the top, which is more than enough for one person in a single-player world. Time to address the bottom of this thing. So, back to the problem with this world. It was meant to be a little stopgap place while I waited for surgery. Something to have some fun in with you and where the stakes were low. Build some little things, pootle about, just play. But if you know me, you know I can't resist going crazy. Building big from time to time, and the ideas I started to have for this world just got out of hand. And making that reality check video, I realised I shouldn't have started this world at all. If I'd been thinking clearly at the time, which was part of the whole problem, I wasn't, I would have gone out to a different part of the Dreaming Dominion without any tools or anything and started again. I've done that before. Don't get me wrong, I love the things I've built in here, but I find myself wishing they were in there. Although, if I'd done that, stayed in the Dominion, I wouldn't have built the new Blaze Farm, or the new Ice Farm, or this. And I love this. The rest of it, yes, maybe. I love the Librarian Space Shuttle escape pods, and the Villager Breeder Lander, the Wool Farm. I could copy them across to the other world, but I don't want to do that. I want to stay true to what is here, and I don't want to repeat myself by building them again there. So what do I do? To be honest, if I didn't have a YouTube channel, this would be easy. I'd just go back to the Dominion and then I'd play in here when I felt like it again. And then viewer JMS 9057 gave me the solution. They talked about making their worlds into a foreververse. And I think that's genius. It's what I need. And it's already happening. I mean, seriously, I haven't found any pandas in this world. And yet there is at least one on its way here in a pod. I shot that in another world. And that pod looks suspiciously like the huts in the Hermitage village. So there were links occurring. A foreververse opens a whole lot of possibilities. Thank you, JMS. I am done and we'll go over and check it out, but I just have one last thing I want to add. No, it's over here. It's the lodestone. There we go. Lodestone compass. You'll see why in a minute. Okay, let's just head back and I'll show you what I've done. There we are. I'm so happy with this. We have got a UFO sucking guardians out of a ruined building of some sort. This looks so good. And yet I have gone through and I have textured and added foliage and added something else. So there we go. You can see the texturing that's been done. It's fairly basic, but it's good enough. And if we go down, so we've got bits that are ruined and knocked about, and if we have a look down here, see there's debris and rubble and things that have fallen down off the towers. This one's really seen better days. I had fun doing that. But let's go have a look at what's going on here. So this is a portable jetty, and it leads over to our tank. There's not much going on in there at the moment because I'm too close for them to spawn, frankly. But this walkway goes all the way around. And yeah, this is all waxed. I'm quite happy for this bit to not change colour. And we've got a ladder here and a ladder over there. So you can see that the scientists have come in and, or whoever they are who set up the vat. The rubble's all been swept to the side. Places where water might come in has been blocked, although there's clearly some water damage to the walls. We've got a big water filtration tank here. I think that's from the water going out. I think this is water going in. These ones, I mean. So I think that's water going in. I think this is water coming out, and they're being very responsible in cleaning it before they put it back into the ocean. And you can see where there's a door on the other side. This is basically a big window in whatever this structure was, and there was a door here. And there's water damage from blocking it off. So we've got a little control panel, an off switch and an on switch. Don't ask me what they're turning off and on, I don't know. But this is what I wanted the lodestone compasses for. If you want active dials in the overworld, use a lodestone compass. And if you want active dials in the nether, use a normal compass, because these things are just going to go crazy the whole time they're in the overworld. And as I said, we're too close, so there's nothing spawning. But I am really, really happy with how this has turned out. It's fairly simple. Maybe I'll come back at some point and put extra machinery in or some more boxes of things. Seriously, I just ran out of boxes and barrels. But this is my guardian farm. And we'll just pop up to the killing chamber and I'll show you that even though I've drastically reduced the spawn area, because I can now walk in here. I mean, technically this is all spawn. Technically out there is all spawn too, but I've just got this little space. But honestly, this still produces probably more than I need. So we'll just head up to the killing chamber because I don't have rockets in this world. I haven't even made one. Getting up to the top is not simple if you're here. Yeah, I'm so happy with that. Anyway, to get to the killing chamber, we come into the nether, we go round the corner, we go out of the nether. And here we are. Now I'll just wait. It shouldn't take long, a few seconds. They'll start coming up. Here they come. And if we give it a little bit longer, you'll see what I mean about I have more than I need. I should set up a beacon down below so that I've got regeneration, but yeah, I don't really have the blocks for that at the moment. And if we have a look here, you can see how many there are. I don't think supply is much of a problem here. Having done all this, my resolve to leave this world, at least for the time being, is weakened. But only when I'm in here. I step away from the computer and my mind turns back to the Dreaming Dominion, to the things I have there and the things I want to do. So I've made a decision. As of next episode, we'll be running around there, embracing those things. And I will come back here, although I don't know when. There's so much left unfinished, and it really has become a forever world, even though I didn't intend it to be. So there's an object lesson. If you love a forever world, think hard before starting another world. It's going to pull your heart in multiple directions. Or don't, but be aware of what can happen. So there we are. Froglight Farm, done. Casing for Guardian Farm, done. But, there's still so much left to do. No, don't think about it, Droma, or you'll never leave. Pandemonia, I love you. I'll be back. Dreaming Dominion. Here we come.